Did you manage to get yourself PS5 overnight? Everybody was up half the night waiting for the clock to tick down to midnight so they could get online and see if they could get themselves a PS5. It's one of the shortages this Christmas time, don't you know? Say, for instance, in our house, I know that my daughter was mad on the old line trying to get herself a PS5 and was checking out Harvey Normans and Smiths and Argos and Currys. There's a mad shortage of them. Rachel says the whole country's been awake since 5 a.m. trying to get a PlayStation. I don't know about 5 a.m. You should have been trying since midnight. Patrick said, not a hope of getting a PS5. People have these things ordered since January of last year. Thousands of orders even haven't been able to be filled. Never mind trying to get one on spec. Game are giving out theirs today. I'm collecting mine at 11. The demand for them was absolutely unreal. So that was for people who probably had booked and pays a deposit. Rachel, good morning.
Hi Neil, how are you?
Any luck, girl?
No luck whatsoever. I'm on since midnight last night, trying my hardest.
And you hadn't put down a reservation or a deposit?
I did.
Oh,
really? I did. Unfortunately, with GameStop, but I didn't get it. I got an email to say I wasn't successful with it, so I'm just in a queue for that as well, whether they'll get in more or not.
Okay,
now.
so explain to me how that worked. Was it a case that you could put down a deposit and then hope for the best, was it?
Yeah, so you just went in, put down your deposit, and obviously if they got, say, 500 PlayStations, and then the first 500 will get them and so forth. But obviously I didn't get in on time, but they took more orders than they should have, I suppose.
And then it was a queuing system in spite of
And then it was a queuing system. I had Smiths as well. I tried there, but their site crashed when I went on to try to do a deposit on that one. So I'm just hoping that, but I'm still trying at the moment. So I'm hoping that I'll get on and be able to get one, but I'm seriously doubtful of it.
Well, I would love to talk to someone who managed to snaffle one after midnight last night.
I know, yeah, I would as well.
Here's the question for you. What in the name of God is the difference now between, you know the way Apple bring out different phones every year, in all fairness. What's the difference between a PS5 and a PS4?
I think this one is digital. I think you don't have to put in the discs and that, but I don't know, it's just a big craze at the moment, whatever's going on.
Have you got a PS4 at home?
Only thing. Yeah, he has a PS4 and nothing. It's the only thing he's looking for, and it's his first year. He has autism and it's his first year ever. He's 9 and it's his first year understanding Christmas, and it's his first year asking for something. So this is why I'm up to 90. I'm like, I have to get my hands on this PlayStation.
It's a bit like,
for him. It's his first year ever understanding.
It's a bit like the Teletubbies all over again.
Oh, it is. I was like, Mum, it's going to be like Jingle All the Way. Like, again, a Cork version of Jingle All the Way to get my hands on this PlayStation. I'm going to be like Turbo Man. But hopefully, I'm hoping I'll get one. Sorry?
You'll have to leave home, pack a bag and
go.
go.
I know. I know. But I don't know, the Harvey Norman site keeps crashing. I have 10 of my friends all online at the moment trying. They're all up since 4 o'clock, texting me since 4. And I'm like, sure, I was there at 4 o'clock. I'm like, surely one of us is bound to get it. And it's crashing for all of us. I'm like, I wonder, did anyone get them at all? But
where are they all trying?
Harvey Norman's, Curry's, Smith's, Littlewoods, Argos, everywhere. I think Power City. There was another 1 or 2 that my friends were saying as well. They were trying, but
in the old days.
At home at the moment, I have 2 laptops, 2 iPads, and 2 phones. All on trying to get them. So I had 6 devices in my house trying to get them, and I'm having no luck.
Happy days when people were doing that, trying to get concert tickets, remember? Happy days back in those days.
But yeah, it takes me back to the Hatchimals a few years ago as well, when they came out, and the Elsa dolls, and I was like, back then my kids weren't ever asking for anything, so I was like, oh, it's grand, I never have to worry about it. Now I'm like, oh my God, the stress.
I remember it, Teletubbies, Furbies. You probably don't remember any of that, do you?
I do, yeah, I remember, and I was lucky enough to get one.
And years ago it would have been a queue outside a shop at midnight or 6 a.m. or 7. It's all online now, is it?
All online. I did hear off a friend of mine that they were queuing outside Harvey Norman's yesterday, and that this was in the afternoon, but they had to go out and tell them that they were going online earlier than the shop was going to open, so they wouldn't get one, so there was no point in staying overnight.
Don't know about that. I got a text here saying, Neil, just on my way home with my PS5. Happy hunting, people. Somebody,
no.
Somebody did get one.
And
You don't want to hear that.
No, I don't want to hear that, Neil, at all.
Listen, if I had a PS5, I would give it to you with a heart and a half, but I don't. But hold on a second there. Jordan,
How's it going, Neil?
what have you got from me, kid? Are you trying to get yourself a PS5?
I'm not trying at all. I'm just waiting for it to be delivered.
So how did you manage to snaffle one?
Sure. The pre-orders, you just had to be in quick, So I started putting money off back in June. And when the second lockdown came, I paid the rest off on the day just beforehand. And then my local shop closed. And I was in contact via email with the shop. And lo and behold, I got my email there yesterday with a tracking number.
Okay, I know it's water under the bridge now, but what did you actually do with what shop? You literally booked it, paid for it, and they secured it, is it?
Correct, 100%.
And who was that with?
GameStop.
GameStop, okay. And not a bother. When did you collect it? Or it will be delivered, is it?
No, it is being delivered today on International Men's Day of all day.
Oh my God, I forgot about that. It is International Men's Day. So all women, please step away from the online bookings. This is a man's...
No, not at all.
Yes. This is a man's day. Only men should stay online now for PS5s.
No, Neil, you're putting words into my mouth there now.
Rachel,
Yeah.
switch off your laptop. It's a man's day today. It's our place. We're dominating.
Oh, I know.
I do. I wish there was enough consoles to go around for everybody, but there never is.
No.
It's just the way it is.
Rachel, why didn't you do what Jordan did back in June?
Because they weren't thinking about it back then, It wasn't advertised.
It wasn't advertised back then, and my son didn't obviously know anything about it. I don't have a clue about all these things, so I didn't know to do it. Like people who were into gaming and stuff knew, I didn't. Yeah. And then when it came out and it was announced, I was just unlucky and too late.
You see, Neil, I started out on the Sega Master System back in the 90s. I've been a gamer through and throughout. I've had PS1 to 4, and I just knew when I had to do it, I had to do it,
You and me both. I think I've had every PS in the country, in the world, in through our house at one time or another. But what's
do you have one on pre-order?
No. But I have a daughter who's wrecking my head one since 11:30 last night. I'm saying, why are you doing this now? Like,
and then you've got these gambins selling them for double, triple.
And I have one here on Done Deal, PS5. This was put up 46 minutes ago on Done Deal. The price is €1,500.
Not worth it.
How much does it retail for?
€500.
And you know something? Some idiot or some poor misfortune will pay $1,500, I'll bet.
Yeah. Well, I read that in Toronto, scalpers is what they're called, are getting brought out of the worm work by potential buyers who are then robbing them of their PlayStation.
I can't endorse any of that kind of carry on.
No, not at all. But that's karma for you.
You're the gamer, Jordan. What's the difference between PS4 and PS5? In all fairness, like, can we not live without it?
We probably could, but there's the war with consoles and PCs. PS5 is getting into PC kind of speeds, PC kind of graphics. So that's what Sony wants to get into, So
graphics are better then, are they? Speed
the
is better.
graphics are going to be better. If you have the TV that supports it, you'll notice a big difference. 4K will be running a lot smoother. Frame rates are a lot faster. Downloads are faster because of the internal SSD hard drives and all this kind of stuff. It's just all that bit faster,
All right.
The modern world just wants it now.
You're getting delivery of yours today. Come back to me when it arrives. Send me a text.
I had crazy dreams last night of chasing the DHL man up to the Ferrari and everything.
Just send me a text.
You can imagine the dreams I was having. So.
All right, just send me a text, Jordan, saying the eagle has landed. All right.
No problem at all.
Cheers. Take care, pal.
All right. Have a lovely day.
Bye. So I have two women in my life now. I've got you, Rachel, and I've got my daughter. So if I get two of them, by any stretch of the imagination that I might, one for her, one for you, all right?
Oh, Neil, thanks so much.
I know. The chances are I won't get any. I mean, where will I get them from? But if it happens,
Never know.
I'll be back to you, all right? I'll be back to you, all right?